Cars set on fire and 20 police injured in Northern Ireland Brexit protests.
Here's a summary of the article.
By their words and actions they have sent a very dangerous message to young people in loyalist areas. Gerry Kelly, a lawmaker from the pro-Irish Sinn Féin party, which shares power in the devolved government with the DUP, said in a statement. A DUP lawmaker, Christopher Stalford, said rioters were acting out of frustration after prosecutors opted not to charge any members of Sinn Féin last week for alleged breaches of COVID-19 restrictions. The DUP have called for the head of the police force to resign over the issue. The British-run region remains deeply split along sectarian lines, 23 years after a peace deal largely ended 3 decades of bloodshed. Many Catholic nationalists aspire to unification with Ireland while Protestant Unionists want to stay in the UK. Reuters.
This post received a score of 5,000, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
From Northern Ireland and still live there. When I was in P2 a bomb went off shaking the windows of the classroom. There was a brief pause, the teacher said, "Oh, another one," and we all nodded and went back to work. This shit cannot be allowed to be normalized again.
Was just talking to my friend in Near last night, he's like, "Oh yeah, there's just a car burning down the road."
I mean, as a French living in the town right next to where the cars burned, I fail to see how that's out of the ordinary.
In before ignorant cunts call this Troubles 2.0, electric boogaloo, or some similar bollocks. This is an isolated incident of a bunch of pricks acting like gals. Nothing more. Naughty loyalists realizing Boris threw them under a bus.
I don't speak Irish. What does pricking acting the gowl mean?
Pricks, cunts gals, cunts acting the prick gal, behaving like a cunt.
The Inuit have 50 words for snow. Similarly, the Irish have 50 words for cunt.
And Australia has just one. And it isn't even an insult.
It's punctuation. Have me upvote for giving us a chuckle. Sunlit upland.
There will not be an Irish sea border. Over my dead body. Boris Johnson.
I'm beginning to think this Johnson character shouldn't be trusted.
Do they want to be able to sneak free trade goods from Ireland to England via Northern Ireland? Isn't that what Bojo wanted? Or are they just worried that this is one step toward unification of Ireland?
The UDA are angry that their drug supply line from Britain will be disrupted by sea border checks.
That and some arrests made recently that have ruffled their jimmies. It's sad that it took so long to find a comment from someone who read the article.
The Republic will prosper being part of the EU while the North will suffer like most of the UK with shrinking trade. The ones who fight and are angry that the Republic is in a better position will lash out until there aren't enough of them to stop Ireland from unifying as one country within the EU able to trade and prosper together instead of the North suffering separately.
Partition has already been terrible for the North and Belfast in particular. In 100 years it's gone from being the industrial powerhouse of the island and the largest city to what it is now. Brexit is the final kick in the teeth.
When will the Belfast child sing again? All my life here I have spent with my faith in God, the Church and the government, but their sadness abound.
Why is this not reported on the BBC?
The BBC exists to prop up the status quo.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.